Still working?
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, hello. The problem that we're going to address today is social media expectations. My name is Nikita.
I'm Lulu. I'm Salvika.
And I'm Asha.
Sorry.
Okay, so this is the agenda of our presentation, what we're going to be talking about today. So we're going to start off with the problem and what the problem is, the underlying cause of why social media can be a toxic environment. Then we're going to go to statistics because I know it's important to get a feel for how big the problem is, what the numbers are, and what we're trying to really address. We're going to go to innovation, which is our personal solution and our prototype for what we're trying to solve. And then also the impact, how our solution is going to impact others in the end.
Okay, so for the introduction to our presentation, in today's digitally connected world, social media platforms have become an integral part of our daily lives, particularly for teenagers, so like us. And while these platforms, they offer us great opportunities for like communicating with others and like self-expression and connection, there's also a darker side to it, which is the impact on teenager mental health.
Okay, so the problem is that social media is being used instead of hobbies, face-to-face conversations, and other things. Social media can cause low self-esteem because people compare their lives to the ideal ones on social media. People change themselves because of the lies on social media too.
Social media has become an integral part of our lives, shaping our perceptions of reality and influencing our expectations. The curated and idealized content on these social media platforms often leads to unrealistic expectations, which can have a significant impact on mental health.
Okay, so let's talk some numbers and statistics. So in the US, the average screen time for teenagers is 8 hours and 39 minutes. That's really big. Like imagine, like I go to school for like 8 hours, so being able to be on your phone for 8 hours is actually, it's massive. But so for context, the FDA, they only recommend 1 to 2 hours daily. So it's a big problem. And then so also based on a study from the Boston Children's Hospital, 46% of the students that were surveyed, they were aged 13 to 17, and they said that social media makes them feel worse about their body image. And then so we conducted our own survey and we sent it out to a lot of young girls in our community, and over 50% of them said that half the times they use social media, they compare themselves to others. So this is a big problem that we need to fix.
Okay, so let's start off with our logo. Our solution is actually an app, so this is kind of the logo that we designed as a team. Our logo is to represent how everyone can connect or link, as the name sounds, through a link, and together to solve problems many teens and young adults face. Okay, so we have a basic app interface here that we designed from scratch to kind of give you guys an idea of what our vision is for this app. So we wanted our interface to be simple, but it still has to have versatile features. Also, we want it to be colorful, make it pop, so it actually attracts users. Also, it has positive affirmations at the top. So every day you get your own little affirmation. So for example, it's in like the little sticky note with a little character on the side. And there are also going to be a list of daily challenges that helps kids and girls take a break from social media and find something else that they can possibly do. So, as far as the challenges go, we wanted to have a little bit of the link or a connection to other girls. So you're going to be able to share yourself doing challenges with other people. So it's a safe place to share yourself completing one or more of the daily challenges. You can add a picture and a caption so you can talk about what you did and how you're taking charge of social media. And also, we want it to be a little bit anonymous, so you don't have to share names or faces if you don't feel comfortable, because I know a lot of people don't like doing that, and that's the reason why social media is a little bit of an issue. And also, you can get inspired. So by viewing other people's posts and stories on how they're taking care of their mental health, you can also join and make a difference by posting every day. So in order to attract users and make sure people feel the need to actually do it, we're going to hold a giveaway every single month. So people need to post at least 5 times a month about what they're doing from the daily challenge list. That will change every single day. So it gives them a little bit of variety, a little bit of options on what they want to do. So we're gonna do like a little giveaway, so to kind of come out with this. So this is the interface of how it's going to be shared. So there's going to be pictures, and then it's like your own little feed, and then captions. We also have a little system to make sure there are no like toxic things or nothing that's like bad, because it's not in social media, and we do have a little aspect of it. We don't want that aspect to also be toxic, because that's the problem. And then you can post your own challenges, post your own things that you're doing other than social media to make a difference.
Picture a world where young girls don't just survive, but thrive, where anxiety and depression are met with understanding and support. That's the vision of Girl Link. We're on a mission to create a community where girls can turn to each other for guidance, inspiration, and empowerment. In today's digital world, social media can be a double-edged sword. Girl Link aims to turn that around, transforming social platforms into positive spaces for collaboration and growth. We want to show girls that they're not alone and that there's a whole community standing behind them, ready to lift them up. Through Girl Link, we're not just addressing the symptoms, we're tackling the root causes. We're educating teens about mental health, providing them with the tools to navigate life's challenges with confidence and resilience. We want to empower them to take control of their own well-being and make informed decisions about their mental health. Join us on this journey of empowerment and change. Together we can create a world where girls feel supported, understood, and empowered to reach their full potential.
Okay, so our quote is from Stephen Furtick. The reason we struggle with insecurity is that we compare our behind the scenes with everyone else's highlight reel.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you. I'm curious as to what partners you might have talked about working with to get the quotes, the data, the mental health, that kind of piece.
Are you referring back to the statistics slide?
I don't know which slide it was, but just thinking about some of what you're trying to do is new quotes every day and help people with mental health. So do you have partners and companies that you've thought about working with that will help you with the content of that? I can see you smile right away.
So I actually have a motivation app on my phone already, and it's just, there's actually a bunch of motivation apps out there. I think personally, there's a lot of already quotes on the internet about like positive affirmations and stuff like that. So we plan to do our own research on that and compile it together, but that'll obviously take like more of a panel of people. And I think that, again, there's so many girls willing to be a part of like something bigger. That's why we're here, right? So I think that when you compile a team of kids together, that they can do their research to compile those quotes.
Also, I just want to mention our app is like geared toward girls and also social media, so we want more specific quotes that address the problem, right? Like quotes like "You're amazing" are not exactly gonna make a difference. So we want more in-depth quotes that actually make you feel like better about yourself. So we aim to like do it personally and try to get a team or a group of people who are willing to help us come up with good quotes every day.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah.
This is a great presentation. You're solving a problem that's clearly what you're experiencing. So you're testing your own product in a way. Let's say you get the product out and it's ready. How are you going to get the word out for girls to use it?
So we definitely can spread the word through programs like People, Girls, and at school with direct to our friends, and honestly even through Instagram, which is like the problem, because I know a lot of people using Instagram right now, they're definitely struggling because that's like the problem we're trying to tackle. So I think through Instagram would be like a really big platform to spread the news.
Got it. Great. Thank you.
Did you, I despise social media, so you're so much better than me. Do you feel like you would need any support from like mental health associations, or like would that be beneficial to your project?
So my mother's in healthcare actually, and I think this is a big problem that everybody faces. I think it's definitely catered towards teen girls because that's when they're introduced. And so when you, I think a lot of people are afraid for reaching out to help, and that's kind of the idea behind this, is you have a community where you feel safe, and because social media isn't a safe place. Like I know a lot of people bury themselves in it, but that's just unhealthy coping. And so I think that idea is actually really great. I don't know specifically, but I feel like if we got research from counselors or anything like that, definitely at our, like settings or anything, or in our app, we could like give a list of references, like,
Yeah.
like people that you can call if you need extra help or stuff like that.
Also, we can ask teen girls. So in order to like get statistics for the problem, we actually did make a form survey and send it out to a lot of teen girls to see what they were experiencing, right? Like 4 people, we can't address the whole problem. We need to hear from teen girls. What are the problems they're facing? Why are they feeling insecure on these social media platforms? So we can do the same thing and see what they would like to see in these apps. Would they like to see people who you can call at any time for mental health support? Would they like to see information on how to contact? What that would be. So we're planning on doing something related to that to get more information out.
Yeah. And I love that it's not like you're knocking somebody over the head with mental health, but you're doing like simple, fun things that are going to foster that mental health without, you know, making it sound like you're asking for help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, great. You can hear the passion.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Great work.
All right, thank you.